Basically, if you are counting on organic return, it will take time to work. I mean, at ABARKA, we are experiencing this, and in the other interview I have with Erika, we talk also about this organic campaign. And based on our experience, it's almost 1 year that we have been communicating almost, lot in all the channels. Our Facebook, our YouTube, our Twitter, our Instagram, our LinkedIn. We have some increasement on the number of subscribers, followers, but not as our post. Like we made maybe more than 100 posts, but we don't have 100 new followers. This was important to speak about this because it's important to know that we must invest, because we have been doing all this organically. Like, okay, we just post and share and so on.
It's very important. Then we start social media to create community. The first step when Mark Zuckerberg created Facebook was to create a community. During this last year, we lost the real sense of social network. Create community that are very passionate about some topic. For this reason, organic can be useful for all of us, only creating great content useful for our community. Because if they are useful, our community give us a thank you, staying in our channel, no? And in the same time, it's very important because the content have to be very high qualified. During this last year, the algorithmics inside the social media nowadays forced us to use payment advertising to have followers, but they are not part of our community. They are only followers that after 3-4 months they forgot us.
So what you said is raising my attention on something. So there's a difference between customers and followers.
Yeah. But you can have a really close customer if you find a great follower.
Or reverse.
Of course, no? Because if in your channel remain a part of your community, you feel more comfortable to buy from your service, your product. It's normal, no? If you are a very close shop where you was inside from your childhood, of course, when you are adult, you buy from that shop only for tradition, only because you are part of our community. This is the same. If you create an organic campaign, you have to create a community, because that community feel itself more comfortable to buy your services. It's very difficult. It's not like I say. Is not like a trend, because it's more simple to pay a payment campaign, advertising, spend 2,000, 3,000 euros for each month, and in 6 months you arrive to 1 million of followers. But after 3 months, you can lose everything. If you don't pay and continue to pay, then This is a kidnapping from the Facebook, no? From the Instagram, from meta universe, because we have not to forget that meta universe is WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, Oculus, MetaCast. There are a great universe of communication.
It's a machine where people have to understand how it works before entering. Now, someone told me once that he doesn't need any plan. He just stand up and start doing things. Do you think that having, for example, a marketing communication plan is important for a business, even small business?
Yeah, it's very important. But it's very important at the same time to choose the correct plan that you want to follow. A lot of little business start with great tools, great idea that are more comfortable to great product, very professional product, and not to their product, their services that they offer to their customer. It's very important to create a plan really comfortable to your target and to your dimension. If you want to communicate your service and you are a little handmade company, handmade NGO, you have to use a normal language, a really simple language. You have to use a very warm and natural photo. You have to use a very handmade video, because your company is a handmade company. Your company is an NGO, and your followers that have to be part of your community are used to be communicated with that kind of language. Sometimes the little business company thinks that they are an elephant, but they are not. They are a mouse, and they communicate their product like a great major, copying also the style of them, but they are making the great failure of their life, because they are not focused on their target, they are focused on their product. If you create glasses, tools of wood, like this, you have to use the language of your customer. This is the language, visual language and natural language.
Wow.
That is important to have a plan, of course, because if you do a thing every day, it's a work that you replicate every day. You spend a lot of time. If you spend one day to make a plan, this is a time that you can use to product and to create a new product for yourself.
And also, I think planning help you to also focus on the possible problems, that risk that can happen, and plan to target.
Yes, you can monitor it. You can monitor the results. You can monitor everything, and this is the best thing that you can have. My advice is focus on your target. Be focused on your product, first of all. The second, use your language, your own language, then visual and text language. And the third, use the channel that your customer uses.
Appropriate channel, okay. So we are coming to the end of our interview. It has been, I think, 30-something or 40 minutes.
I think.
Okay. What will you say to young people, because the project is focusing on the stimulating creativity for young people in the risk or in situation of social exclusion, and we want them to use their creativity to create some stuff that they can sell later. This is why we are talking about, we are sharing the experience about marketing to motivate them to understand a bit the environment and what they should do and not do to continue working and to have a better future. So what would you tell to those young people or other young people that are starting a business, like very small businesses?
Yeah.
Like what?
But the first advertise is please study.
Mm-hmm.
Study, learn
Education.
learn more about this topic. Is not the second thing is not paste and copy.
Mm-hmm.
Because something that is useful for one business is totally destroying for another business.
Mm-hmm.
Use your point of view to create your campaign. The market of communication is a very particular market. Sometimes a lot of young people want to open their business in this environment, but because they look that there are a lot of influencers that gain a lot of money, but they are very few. First of all, the average is 0.001% of very rich influencer compared to all of influencer described on Facebook in 2022. And the second is that that influencer have a great team behind them. And it's impossible to gain money only be one or two people. Then my advice is focus on your customer, be very competent in something, not in all things, in some things, and use your language. Use your language because it's impossible to have the same results of other campaigns that are created for others, for other kind of product, services, or customer. This is be yourself. Be yourself, but first of all, it's not real that if you can be very good to use your phone, you are in the same time a great content designer or visual content designer. No, it's totally false. If you are able to use your phone, of course you can make great photo or great video, but this is not the first part to be a communication company.
Okay. Thank you, Francesco, for
your
support, for your time. Thank you to you for watching, and see you soon.
See you.
Okay?